Welcome here everyone. Just going to do a quick video on my 3 favourite weapons in the Battlefield 6 open beta. So we're going to take a look at the M4A1 Carbine, the PW7A2 submachine gun, and the L110 LMG. So let's jump straight in, have a look at the M4A1, and you can take a look at my I've got it set up right here. We're going to take a quick look in at all the different attachments that I've got, and you can pause it if you want to take a look back in a bit more detail. But basically I've got it set up in order to give the least amount of recoil possible. It starts out with pretty low recoil to begin with, and then just the attachments I've got, I looked at mainly looking at the control, and the hip fire as well is very strong on this weapon. So this is how I spent the attachment points on the M4A1, and I just find that in closer ranges it wins a lot of one-on-ones. It beats out a lot of other weapons, and then at range it's still strong as well. It's still good. You might need to tap fire at longer ranges, but it's still very strong at range. So I've got it equipped on my assault and my recon class, and I just find it's better than the ARs. I find it's better than the assault rifles. I tried going back to the assault rifles, went straight back to the M4A1, just to find that it's just more versatile. It's the most versatile weapon that I think is in the game, and it's been my favorite throughout the beta testing. So that's the M4A1. Next up, let's take a look at the PW7A2 submachine gun. So this I have equipped with my engineer, and because I'm going for the hip fire signature ability that you get from equipping it with the engineer. Again, let's take a quick look at the attachments that we've got on board here. Again, come back to the video, pause it if you need to have a look through. And again, what I'm going for is the least amount of recoil through the attachments that I have. I struggle to control recoil the most in any first-person shooter, so I go for the attachments that are going to help me out the most in controlling that recoil. And I've got the sight on is important, because I've only got for the 1x zoom on the sight, because if I need to take a look a bit over the horizon, a bit further, then I'll just switch to the RPG, because the scope on the RPG is great, and you can just switch over to the RPG, scope down, take a look further out, and then that's why I don't feel like I need more zoom on the SMG. And I get so many double kills with the SMG. It can just take people apart in close quarters very quickly. So I find that the SMG is great for those close quarter battles. It's actually also good at range, which I think is something that they might need to change in the game, because for a submachine gun to be as good at range as the PW7A2 is, that's something that might need to be looked at when rebalancing before the full release comes out, because in my opinion, at range for a submachine gun it's a little bit too strong, and they might need to take a look at pulling that back in a little bit, because I've taken enemies out over 100 meters, and I'm not sure that a submachine gun should be able to hit that hard at that sort of longer range. So finally, let's take a look at my support setup with the L110 light machine gun. And what I found the L110 really good for is the hip fire. Those close quarters, again, it will win so many close quarters one-on-ones, because the hip fire on this I just found it to be great. I did go with the larger magazine, the 200 round box, for a little bit, but I just found that then sitting in sustained fire, it just got picked up, just got sniped too many times. So I've reverted back to the 100 round sort of belt. I've got a ×3 magnified scope on there, and again the laser accessory to help with that hip fire. And I just found it's again another versatile weapon. It's good at range, it's great in hip fire, so just enjoying the L110 light machine gun. it's a good one. Now, a lot of these values are going to depend on rebalancing before full release, so it might be different when the full game releases. They might have done some nerfs and some buffs, and we'll see what they come up with at the end when the full release comes out. But this is my setup for my 3 favorite weapons right now.